This video is a prime example of why we test and don't guess. Turn the key, won't do nothing. No sound. Folks, I apologize. I'm talking with a lisp. I've got a mouthful of stitches, but I gotta make you guys a video. You guys know the deal. Simple things first. Let's start with the battery. I just had oral surgery a couple days ago. Now, we can test this with a test light, nice and bright. We got a charged battery, or you can use your voltmeter and check the voltage. All right, let's hook the voltmeter up and take a look and see what kind of voltage we got. Now, I've already done this because when I got it in, the first thing I saw, the battery cables were loose. So I went ahead and I did tighten those up. You want to make sure those things are good and tight and clean. All right, let's cut our meter on. Get over to DC voltage, 12.5152. That's excellent. Now back with our test light onto the ground. Let's pull up right here is our fuse. Now you can check it right here, showing the fuse is good, but watch this. I also want you to check it from the back side. The reason is sometimes you can have corrosion in here and not be sending power out the other side. So in this particular case, our starter solenoid is right up under there next to where the fuse is. Let's talk about this solenoid. This is going to be what's under here. Battery comes in on one side, the other side goes out the starter. Does not matter which way you hook it up. Okay, this same thing does not matter which way you hook up these little terminals. One side will send power from the key switch over here to activate the solenoid. The other side will be grounded, and it has to be grounded with your safety switches will make the ground happen. So what we're going to do is pull the two small wires off on here. One side is going to be power, and the other side should be grounded. I might have said that wrong. One side is power when you turn the key to the start position. I'm going to unplug both of these wires. That should be your start wire. This should be your grounds. So all we need to do, we already hooked up our test light over here. All we're going to do is hook this in here. And we're going to turn our key. Does it light up? No light. Why not? So some of these mowers you have to be in the seat in order for it to work. Some of them you don't. These Husqvarnas are also bad about these arms. You have to push them all the way out in order for the safety switch to activate. Okay, and I'll show you how to fix this where they work correctly. See, I got to pull that one down. This side just flops right out there. Now that we got the safety switch engaged, let's hook back up to our yellow wire and try it one more again. Look at there. Now we're getting start power. Okay, let's move on. Now, what we're going to do is take our test light, hook over to our positive battery terminal. Now, anywhere I touch ground, it'll light. Now, we want to take this black wire, and is it grounded? So, we know that we're getting power and all of our safeties are working. We got a bad solenoid. Now, right back to this arm, doesn't want to do its thing. I'm going to show you how to fix it. It's real simple. It's right here. Now, if you move the handle, see that arm right there moving? Let's move the other one. Here's the one that was hard to do. See how it's kind of like bending that? All you have to do is take this clip out. That rod's missing the clip. What we're going to do is take this clip out. We're going to release the handle a little bit and pull it out. And then we're going to push this handle all the way back right there. Find the closest hole. Now it'll work. Okay. Do the same thing with this one. Now they'll work correctly. We just got to put our little clips back in. I got to go find one. We were missing one. All right, let's pop one in on this side. Get in the hole. Doggone it. Let's go this way then. Where's it at? There we go. Now, the reason I said at the beginning of the video, you need to test, not guess, is because most of the time when you've got a solenoid bad, you turn that key and it'll go dink. Just a single click every time you turn it to start, and it won't be sending power to the starter, okay? I have 2 videos. Both of them are called Just Clicks. Go check those out. I'll put a link to them right down in the description for you. Let's get this solenoid put on. All right, let's start by getting this battery cable off. I'm gonna unplug this just to get it out of the way. You always want to do your negative battery cable first. Otherwise, if your wrench hits something off that positive, it's gonna spark. All right, this one's got a little tab right there. And there's gonna be a nut up underneath. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. All right. Get this out of there. All right, let's just bend this around a little bit so we can get our nuts. I know you can't hardly see here. I'll pop these off. Pop the cables off. Come on. You booger head. There we go. All right, now something to keep in mind. This one has 2 wires, okay? The 2 wires, it doesn't matter what terminal you put them on the solenoid. What matters is that the little wire stays with the positive cable that goes to the battery. That's all that matters. The other cable, all it does is go to the starter. So let's go ahead and just pop this back on. Just like that. I knew my hand was in your way. Ain't got much room to film under here. Oh, mercy. Oh, no. Where did that go? There the doggone thing went. Come on. Don't drop it again. All right, let's try this one more good again. Y'all don't drop it this time, all right? Come on, get started. And turn my ratchet. Wrong size. Old one was 7/16. The new one's a 1/2 inch. Okay, nice and tight. Get our other one on. Right on. Boom. Now I'll put these boots up good once I get this thing up here and mounted, okay? Let me get this test light wire out of the way. I'm going to spin this around. And like I said before, the 2 wires here, it does not matter which one you hook it to. Just hook them up. Plug them in, plug them in. Rub it in, rub it in. Now, dude, mount it back up. Now, the old solenoid, you had 1 bolt and nut, and the little L there, or whatever you call it, went through this other hole. The new one's got a hole like this, so I'm just going to put an additional bolt in. All righty. Nice and simple. me get it up in the right area. Just like that. All right, let's hook this battery back up. We're going to see what's going to happen, Captain. Don't forget to plug this back up. All right, let's give it a try. Oh, yeah, we're in business now. All right, let's get some of these tools up out the way and we're going to fire him up. Hey, did y'all click that subscribe yet? Y'all to. It's free. Yeah, you go check out T-Bone After Hours. I'm T-Bone. All right, let's see what she's going to do. And the lady that owns this took the screws out. She says she's got them. Thanks for tuning in to Raley's Small Engines. I'm T-Bone. Y'all click that subscribe button, share these videos with your friends. Hopefully my mouth will be healed up a little better next time and y'all can maybe even understand me. See you soon.